Friday, Friday. It's hot and I'm tired.
And it's Friday. What's up, fishing buddies?
What's
And
up,
I'm
Doc?
tired too, man. Not from fishing, which sucks. But yeah,
Yeah, you've been back to school.
yeah, it happened. Summer's over.
We came in from fishing today and we watched them pull somebody over in the school zone in front of Okeechobee High School. Like,
Oh yeah.
who speeds through there in the first couple of days of school? Must be a moron that does that.
You know, it's funny because we have so many school zones in our neighborhood because where we live, we've
Whoa,
got a
Doc.
we've got a middle school, a high school, and an elementary school all within 2 miles of us.
Uh,
Yeah.
I went. Okay, there's the chat. All right, never mind.
Hey
It was
Rob.
at first it was telling me I had to connect to YouTube to join the live chat.
It did that to me once when we were on StreamYard. It told me I had to connect and do all that stuff. So
Yep, now everybody's popping up.
all right. Hey David.
What's up, Rob? Hello, David.
Now, what was you saying about the school?
Sorry, Doc. I was tripping.
No, it's our neighborhood. Good evening, Hank. Our neighborhood where we live, all three schools are right in our neighborhood. We have the middle school, we have the high school, and the elementary school, and they're all within our neighborhood. So it's like school zone, and then school zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
So trying to get out of our neighborhood at any time throughout the day, when in the morning,
Yeah.
you got and I got to tell you, it's funny because the cops, they sit out there, they know it's the start, and they're out. I mean, they are all over the neighborhood,
Yeah.
which is great for the neighborhood. I mean,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're just sitting there. They're sitting there clocking people, and if they hit over that 20,
Oh, yeah.
whoop,
You're
on
going.
you over.
When we go out in the mornings, we're ahead of it now. So we get through before it starts. Barely.
Hey,
What up,
Dr.
Rock?
Anderson.
Oh, that's your buddy Rock?
I look like Dave Grohl. Okay. And that's good, Rock, because we were
Yeah,
talking
Charlie.
about how Rocky's daughter likes to listen to a lot of like the 90s like metal music and alternative music when we were fishing. Yeah, Rocky and I were able to get together. It was great seeing him.
I bet.
But he and I think I don't know if it was heat stroke or heat exhaustion, one of the two. Hey Charlie. But yeah, I met Rocky at like 1:30 in the afternoon, and we went walking some of the canals out in Wellington looking for some snakehead and peacock. And I want to say by like 3:30, 4 o'clock, he and I both were like, all right, we're throwing in the towel. And I had a couple blowups on some snakeheads, but it was just brutal hot. Brutal.
Yep.
What's up, Chris? Yeah, like I said, we fished about every day, different lakes, and it's just been hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about y'all wondering how y'all were doing.
Fishing, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think me and Lindy have a pretty high honor right now. They drained down Stick Marsh. Have you heard they did that? They drained a bunch of water out of it. Nobody's been fishing it in months.
Right. And they were only opening it up to kayak fishermen.
I never heard that. I think that's the only people big and brave enough to go out there. But anyway, last Friday, Roland put up a video where they were letting water in Stick Marsh, and he was sitting at the pump where it comes in his nitro, bragging that he was the first person to be out on Stick Marsh. Oh, we said, and that video come out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. We said, hell to the no. We went Wednesday.
He did a head shake for you.
Dude,
Wait.
We
You
went
said
to-
his video came out on Tuesday.
I think so. It wasn't a Friday when it was one day where he filmed it and said he was there, was the first one. So it had to be a day or two before then.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Anyway,
Okay.
So we get there, and I believe we were the second boat because You know how I like to drive. We idled from the boat ramp probably
WFO, dude.
6 miles across there. I mean,
Yep.
bump it into stumps. On the way out, now we would ride up on stumps you couldn't see.
Wait, we scoffed at Roland when he said it took him an hour to get from the ramp to where he fished.
To the pumps. That's what he said on his video.
Okay.
But
took us about an hour to get across there of just putting. But it would hit stumps right up on cypress stuff, easing along. We get back there, we don't catch any, got a couple hits. We're coming back out fishing. Dude, I high-sided the boat on a cypress stump that we couldn't see. It hit under the boat. Now, we're just idling. It hit under the boat, raised up the whole back of the boat till the prop was just barely in the water and stopped us right there, son. All kind of cockeyed. We were out of the water. I was like, oh, shit.
yeah,
So I tried to put it in reverse, and it was just airboating. So I got out the push pole. Push pole wasn't getting us the hell off that stuff.
Wow.
I mean, I wasn't sure. I was debating getting out of the boat, but I didn't think that would work. So I told Lindy, I said, we really got one option is we Yamahaing off this damn thing. Dude, I rolled the motor down as low as it would go and gassed it. And we made about one loop around that stump. I mean, in a circle, just wah, and made a wave or something that broke us free from it.
yeah, it is. We saw some there today. Do the triangle for Bogley.
Oh, we saw what there today?
There's the link. That's for you there, Bogley.
We saw what there
Some
today?
shiner fishermen there today.
Yeah, they were shiner fishing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
were they?
we hadn't got that far in the story yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went back there. It's pretty wild. We got back to where they're letting the water in, and there were a couple guys come walking across from headwaters, because literally it's, where we fish at headwaters right before you go into Egan, where we call it Roland's Bay right there.
Yeah.
Okay, that pump thing right there?
Yep.
Okay, that's where they let the water in from Lake Garcia to Stick Marsh, is right there. So anyway, these guys walked across the dike, and they're over there fishing. They caught a couple little ones. We went in there and fished, went on, did our thing. We're going back across the lake idling. And, Doc, I mean, this place is probably 2 or 3 of Donkeylands, one side of Donkeyland. It's a pretty big lake there.
Yeah. I mean, I've been out there years and years ago.
With it so drained, I'm not exaggerating. In the very center of this lake was 2 little bitty clumps of reeds. I'm talking, me, you, and Lindy could probably make a circle and reach around them in the middle of this whole freaking lake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Few stumps. Now we're idling across. Lindy goes, stop. I want to throw at those reeds. Flung the lure out there, got her fourth fish for Shane Flint. Damn 6-pounder jumped all over that mug. I posted the picture a couple days ago. That big
I saw
she
the
had.
picture. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Dude, that was off the only clump of reeds in the middle of freaking Stick Marsh.
It's a great day today, Rob.
Wow, what's Rob saying?
It's his birthday today.
Rob, is it your birthday today?
No, it was. That's why I put up there happy belated birthday, Rob.
When was Rob's birthday?
He said a couple days ago, I think.
Oh.
He said he's 50 now. You youngin'.
You youngin'. And I don't know if you remember, Doc, today's Lindy's birthday.
Is today your birthday?
Today's Lindy's birthday.
Woohoo!
Which, if you'll remember, when they opened Headwaters, we went the second day it was open, and it was on Lindy's birthday. So I guess Headwaters was open yesterday, 3 years, I guess.
Has it been 3 years or 4?
I think 3 years. I think that it's been open to boats.
Thank you.
Lord, let's hope it ain't been 4 years, Doc. That hadn't been that long ago. But anyway, let me get on with our week. So we went to Stick Marsh.
Thank you, baby.
Dude, we get almost back to the boat ramp. I ain't had a fish all day. I had one follow all morning out there. It's like 1 o'clock. It's hot as shit. We're going in them palm trees where you go in towards the boat ramp. It's Stick Marsh. I fling the swim bait up and no water right up against the reeds. And another big fish jumped on me. Me and Lindy both, we're talking, dude, big mouth out of the water coming. We're like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
And it got off halfway to the boat. So
Oh.
that was that day. So we come home. Next morning we got up, went to Donkeyland. What, caught 15?
Yep.
Several, probably 3 or 4 20 inchers. You know, we both need one 22 and a half or bigger for our last 2 fish for Shane Flint.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the last day. So we go to Donkeyland yesterday and got, like I said, 15, 3 or 4 20 inchers. So today we got up, like I said, there's third day. Today we got up and went to Garcia. This is all getting there at like 5 o'clock in the morning, you know.
And we just really thought Garcia would just be that fluke.
Out of the blue, because we hadn't been there, you know. We thought we was just going to, dude, it's crazy. You know, they're letting water out of Garcia into Stick Marsh, right?
Okay. All right.
That's where that water's coming from, that Roland's fishing, the big, the gusher. So we thought, well, damn, maybe Stick Marsh is down. No, I mean, maybe Garcia is down. No, it's really full. We rode the canal all the way up to the backside of where we were at Stick Marsh.
We had never done that before.
But it's cool, dude. We got out of the boat, and you could walk up on that dike right there, and you could take a rod and throw that way and hit Stick Marsh, turn this way and hit Garcia, turn that way and throw it in Headwaters.
Headwaters, yeah.
It's like the center point of all that bass goodness is right there.
That's so cool.
We got some video looking.
It's crazy how they're all like right there.
Yeah. And you know, you have to drive around so far to get to each one. But like I'm telling you, we were standing in a normal side. Anybody that doesn't know how wide a dike is, it's like your normal dirt road. And it's right on top of the dike, drops off each side of the water. I mean, we're standing in the middle of a dirt road, and all 3 lakes just point right there together. It's pretty cool.
That's the yellow brick road right there.
That's what I told Lindy. That dirt road is a magical, because, you know, it goes on down to Donkeyland, out towards Blue Cypress. I mean, it is the yellow brick road of bass.
Yeah.
And it's
which I agree with Lindy. I know what you're going to say.
I wish they would.
Lindy said the person with the biggest bass out of one of those lakes each year ought to get the key for a year to that dirt road.
Right?
I'm the one that got trophy catch. The
Yeah.
winner of trophy catch, you know, gets the Phoenix boat
But
and a key to the gate.
But I don't want somebody way up North Florida, like fishing Seminole, to come down here and have a key to our gate. It's got to be something for those lakes.
Yeah, well.
Or listen, just how about they just give the key to us? I mean, that's just give the key to us. It's fine. We'll be all right.
We can't take.
We'll use it. We'll lock up after we're done. Just give the key to us.
But if you think about it, Doc, you couldn't launch a boat from it because it's on the dike, and we already have permission to ride like an electric bike down it. We just want to be able to drive on the damn thing with air conditioning.
Right. I mean,
Hank Snow, your shirt's all packaged up. We just hadn't put it in the mailbox. We've been fishing every day. We'll go drop it off Monday.
Melvin.
And Captain Mud.
He and Melvin tried fishing Stick Marsh Spillway from the Headwaters dike in his trout. Oh, that's right. I remember that.
That's the one we're talking about, Rob.
Yeah.
That's the one we're talking about. They got it. It ain't full speed, but they got it chugging right there a little bit.
Was your airboat ride recent?
Who?
Rob.
No, that's when he went with his brother-in-law or something a while
I
back.
didn't know if you'd done it again or not.
Yeah, Rob's shorts are always history. History. And by the way, Rob, I agree with you. You put that one in the wrong hole. You hit the wrong hole. I put the plug in the boat the other day, and Lindy asked me, did you hit the right hole? I was like, I believe I got the right hole.
I believe I got
I love it when Nana goes, you pig.
it.
Did you see that, Doc, the short he made?
No.
He pulls the boat out of the water, and he must not have put the plug in. I think he put it in like the live well, the live well hole. So when they're pulling the boat out of the water and there's water pouring out of it, and Rob looks up and goes, I stuck it in the wrong hole. And Nana kind of looks at him, and he looks back and goes, I stuck it in the wrong hole. And she looked at him and goes, you're a pig. I mean, it was funny.
I didn't see that. Why? See, that's a thing, man. Like on my YouTube apps, I don't know why, but like even on the shorts feed, like channels that I follow, I don't get. Do you guys find that? I don't get like.
I don't get the community tabs.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't get the community thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when people I follow post things on like the community tab, it doesn't show up. It's weird. I'm scrolling through it right now, and
Oh.
I don't know.
And we're going Donkeyland in the morning for the last day.
When's the tournament end?
Midnight tomorrow.
Midnight tomorrow night. Okay.
And they're at Donkeyland. We have both had nice fish hit, blow up. Dude, it's just the water's just hot, man. Yeah. They are not wanting.
Everything's
to move.
Hot.
They're not wanting to move. They're buried up, and you can tell they're just. You'll go forever and not get one, and then one will absolutely leave the water just creaming, and you're like, "Oh, good, they're getting turned on." Then go to another hour or two, just nothing.
All right, so it's still like that day that we went.
Yeah, but it's kind of got widespread everywhere. I mean, it's just hot, man.
Plus, I guess I could. I still could probably make a video out of that day. I just, like I said, I broke down, got a new computer, because the Mac that I was using to edit was just so old I couldn't update anything anymore. So I got a new computer. I'm like super excited to sit there and edit a new video, and I haven't been able to catch anything worth a crap to make a video with.
Except his beautiful face, because he wasn't feeling good.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
There by the camera.
Yeah, in front of the camera. But the great thing with Donkeyland is during this heat and horrible weather, they got like 6 to 7 foot of water that they've never had before. So them fish, I mean, everything you catch is healthy. I mean, happy. They're just.
I'll wait till September.
Like I said, when the bite starts, water cools off a bit, it's gonna be on.
Oh, so big, so.
I don't think the water's going to cool off, though, for a while.
Just think about it, though. Donkeyland's usually 3 foot this time of year everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now they can, and see, that's what they're doing. When the water's 3 foot, even if a fish doesn't want to bite, me and Lydia could piss one off and make it bite. Right? Now they're laying in 6 to 7 foot of water that's really hot, and I think they're looking up going, nah. Yeah. Even gars are like, nah. But the freaking gators, you can't keep them. Usually if the gators are chasing you, the bass will chase you.
Right.
Dude, the freaking gators are on fire. I guess they're loving this water. I mean, them son of a bitch, they've gone crazy every lake we've been.
The one day the gators weren't out, the fish weren't biting.
Yeah, we didn't get any hardly on that day.
A lot of gators out the other day. But we also found a new location that we're going back to. So. And 15 fish don't sound bad, but dude, that's working our ass. That's probably the first 4 hours not catching a fish. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of those days. And, we got to remember, we're just coming off that full moon. The other, a few days ago with the full moon.
That's right.
Holy shit, dude. You can get there, but we get there barely enough light to see.
And you can launch your boat, but you can't do that. The rest of the canal is stopped up.
Oh, I hadn't got that far yet, but.
Sorry.
Yeah, the canal at Donkeyland is freaking packed with hyacinth.
Yep.
Is it even worse than when we went?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We went the day before. I bet we've talked to a couple people, like at Jackson and all that said, you hear what happened at Donkeyland? I was like, no, what? Canal's all stopped up. You can't get in and out. And I was like, we were there yesterday. No way. I mean, you know us. You can get through it. I can get you through that shit. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Rob been swimming. He's doing the Manatee Chronicles South. Yeah, but we've been on a marathon, man. I'm talking like you were talking, getting up at 3:30, fishing till get home about 2 or 3, feed mama some dinner, barely eat, pass out, up at 3:30 again, just over. And you can see we both kind of coon-eyed.
Yeah. And sleepy.
Sleepy as hell.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, going back to work, I we had to start getting the kids back to school Thursday. It's different. It's a different feeling. Like we were talking, I can wake up at 3:30 to go meet you guys, or when we're heading up to like Fellsmere or Headwaters or whatever. I can wake up at 3:30 in the morning and get on the road, so I know I'm at the ramp by 6:30, and then we can fish all day. all day. I mean, like not in this heat, but I'm just talking most of the time when we're out there, it's, you meet there at 6:30 and we're off the lake by what? 4, sometimes 5:30. I mean,
4:30. Company, when we leave a company, it's usually 4:30 in there. If we're there, we'll stay on the dark. But because y'all got to, all right, Big Nasty. Later,
all right, Chris.
Later, get a UDX 1313.
But I get home, I'm not tired. It's like I get home, I'm jacked up. You're excited, you want to eat dinner, and then you want to talk about your day. And and now that I'm back at work, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I go in, and I'm done at like 3. But the last 2 days, I've been staying till about 4 or 5 o'clock just to get some other things done that I need to get done around the classroom. And I come home, and it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I want to go to bed. And like we were talking earlier, it's all up here. It's mental. It's like, it's work. So for some reason, you just get tired. But when it's like fishing, you still got that adrenaline going. You're still excited about the day that you had. And listen, don't get me wrong. I'm excited about having the kids back and in the classroom, and I'm excited about this school year. But still, it's just, damn, I'm tired.
You talk about it being fun. I'm not going to lie. These last 3 or 4 days, us trying to get these 2 big fish. I told her today, I was like, baby, this is almost becoming work. I want to get our fish tomorrow, but I'm kind of glad it's over tomorrow. I need to send my damn power pole pumps in. I think I told you they're going to rebuild them.
Yeah.
Send them back.
Yeah, you told me that.
Dude, I texted him and said, dude, I got a tournament here. I got to, I'm going to milk them. I didn't want to be without power poles. So Sunday, I'm probably going to take the pumps out and mail them off. So we won't fish for 3 or 4 days next week.
And that's the thing like about like tournament fishing is it becomes kind of like, a grind, a job. And it almost like, I'm not going to say it takes the fun out of fishing, but it could possibly take the fun out of fishing. It makes it feel like work.
Yeah, don't take the fun out. It just throws work in.
Yeah.
And, most tournaments, it's a day or 2 that you just got to put your nose down. Hey, we've been doing this shit now. I mean, these last 2 fish are just, and it's like, the rules. They got to be an inch bigger each time. And, we knew, and what's going to happen? We're going to go back like Tuesday and catch a freaking trophy catch.
Thank you, Charlie. Oh, no, I'm thinking positive.
I mean, that happens all the time. That happens like every time. That happens every time you guys do these tournaments.
Every time.
You go back a day, 2 days later, and it's like, there's that 8-pounder. Damn. Yeah. Wish we could have caught that,
Usually somehow one of us squeaks out a win. I am not, Donkeyland could give them both to us tomorrow. 22 and a half ain't but like a big 6, 7-pounder, And Donkeyland, it could happen in the morning, 3 casts in. Oh.
Maybe. Well, no, I was going to say, have you tried fishing the canal, but it's loaded with hyacinth?
We do. We've been around. You name it, we've dunked lures down that mug. Whole front lake is nasty, dirty. But anyway.
Still?
Yeah, it stays that way.
Well, talking.
What it is the grass is working. We saw it. You could see it at Garcia. All the extra water, every piece of hydrilla was just loaded with dirt. The water clear everywhere. You could reach in there and wiggle the grass, and that cloud just, and that's what it's for, is the filter.
Right.
But it's not, it's so hot, it can't really get rid of it now. It's like everything's just holding on. But let me back up. Blew my reels out. Remember me? I've talked a couple of times about trying to put bale springs in these reels and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, got it about worked out, but got one and put it on my green rod. The Green Ghost.
On the Green Ghost.
Been using it lately because it's a little lighter and shorter and don't hurt my hand quite as bad. Anyway, put this new reel on it, and the some gun would not fit tight. For 3 days, I could crank that thing tight, catch a fish, and it'd be wiggly. I mean, it's just been a pain in the royal ass. Kept telling Lindy, when we get home, I'm going to wrap some tape around the ears, something. It just didn't want to fit this rod, right?
What's up, Backwoods?
just wasn't wanting to work with this rod. So today I finally remembered it. Usually I don't think about it till we're out there fishing and I hook my first good fish.
Thank you.
So I got it today, took it apart. And my freaking rod's broke is why it won't fit.
Really? What's broke on it? Is it the reel seat?
Yeah, I got to learn how those work, man. I never took it apart there. But the screw part, there's like these brass rings that are clipped to your actual rod, to the pole. Right?
Okay.
Between them two rings are the plastic threads that the knob screws up and down on.
Yeah.
That's what keeps the plastic part from moving. They've got like, these have like crimps above it. I guess one of the crimps slid and I tightened it down and it would just slide forward. It just kept loosening, man. I had to get in there and do a little engineering and taping and gluing, and I got her hammered back together now for tomorrow. I didn't want to switch to the other rod, so. And I took the spring out of it and fixed one of my good reels. So I'm jamming tomorrow. I put new line on everything a while ago, new hooks.
And that was on what? The Green Ghost, you said?
Yeah, the Green Ghost. But think about the pressure point. All that grass and the fish we catch, I bet the highest pressure point is where that reel is trying to hold on to that rod. I mean, that's where I always break. I break reels on that stem a lot right there.
Uh-huh.
All that pulling and all that, you figure that shit takes a beating right there.
I gotta tell you, like I got that Jacob Wheeler one. I got that Jacob Wheeler rod with the Duckett CRI bait caster, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm very disappointed in that CRI. It does not cast very well. Now, I mean, I've tried to dial it in every 6 ways but Sunday, and it doesn't glide. I mean, I got the Daiwa CC80, which was a like $90 combo, and I can launch any bait. I don't care what I have on it, and it just soars. Like I can't. The rod I love. Don't get me wrong. The Duckett Silverado, the Wheeler. I love the rod. The rod's awesome, but that CRI bait caster, unless I can do a little bit, I'm not gonna call it garbage yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try a couple other things with it, but if I can't get some castability out of it, it's garbage.
Did you see Steve?
I was getting ready to say that. You want to go ahead or me?
Did you see Steve has some rods he's trying to downsize?
He's trying to sell Bruiser bait, Steve. He's selling a bunch of his rods.
I did see that. Yes, I did. What up, Joe?
These are mostly bait caster anyway. So I figured you might know.
Yeah.
What do you know, Joe?
Yeah, I'm in no position to buy anything right now.
No,
his are half price. Yeah.
So it's a good deal. They probably got some good rods.
Yeah.
And Steve's only fishing good shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I figured.
And I'm excited for the new things that are going to be coming out very soon from Bruiser Baits.
Oh yeah.
I got a pack of some prototypes I've been messing with.
We've been fishing with some of those.
Well, we can say the name, can't we? I got the name.
Oh.
I got some what are they called? Not ninjas. Damn it, I've been calling it all day. It's written on the pack. Not Avenger.
Rampage.
There you go.
Yeah. Some of the new colors.
Took one like right the day after we got them out on Okeechobee for the bite in the grass, right at daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Some bitch come up, first bite, took half of it.
Dude, I can't wait to get my hand on some of the Rampage. I think those are going to be solid, not only for bass but also for some peacock bass and snakehead because of that jointed tail.
They're really wiggly, but that's going to be the weak point for the way we fish them.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, I mean, and Steve did say that they're still working out. Like they're not going to release it. He's still working out some things with it. So more than likely what we're getting is going to be, kind of like some of the stuff that like he wasn't totally happy with, but I mean, why let it go to waste? I mean, fish it,
Right. It's pretty cool though if they take it from the joint back, it almost becomes a frog type bait. I got several smacks on it. It's a big football. Yeah, it's a big. So Joe got him a kayak rod. I bet it's got a short butt to it, I would think.
Cool.
You know, shorter bottom end.
Yeah, and gear the handle with
Which
one
I
hand.
like. I like my rods to have a. What about you? What do you prefer, Doc? On our spinning rods, I like it when it has a longer. I know somebody gonna make a joke, but I like a longer butt than a shorter butt to my rod. Because the way I cast, you know, I'll throw it real hard and I'll grab the bottom. You know, I get the pew.
It depends on what I'm doing, but for most of the stuff, you know, with the duckets, and that's what I like to fish a lot. They do have a longer butt, so to speak. I like that. Now there's some areas that I'll go to where I need like a shorter rod if you know I'm kind of bank fishing and there's trees and stuff. And
Look at the chat, Doc.
Oh, Steve.
Talking about Steve. Oh, Steve, wait a minute. There's the difference in long butts and like your butt. Your butt's way up in the air. You're such a big man. Your butt's like at shoulder height to me. I'd never want to ride on a bus with Steve when it's hot. Because I'd be like ass height. They'd be like,
what did I watched something where a guy said, he goes, I was higher than a giraffe's butthole. It made me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh,
some stupid Steve, like Instagram reel or something.
I think Lindy is about tired of me in them damn Bass Addiction shorts. Them things are addicting. I come in, I gotta get
me some Bass Addiction shorts, and I gotta place an order for the Gunners Go-To.
But I come in, take my shower in the evening, and put on them ball breezers as any other best way to took it. There's all kinds of airflow in your chin. It's nice. They're very flowy. But like I said, all week fishing, it's been hot. Steve, we have been pounding it trying to get these last two fish for our tournament. Tomorrow at Donkey Land, the last day. We both need a fish 22.5 inches or bigger.
And where do you guys stand on the leaderboard?
I'm in like 6th place.
Something. I think I'm 7th.
And she's 7th, but that's including like 3 or 4 people that's turned in all 5 fish. And we're still in the top. We're still in the top 10 and only got 4 fish turned in.
We were at a place today, Steve, at the stick marsh over at where they're letting the water in. And we saw this guy, or I saw this guy casting a worm. And he was using the big nasty.
Yeah, we were going to say something about it. We recognized the big nasty.
Yeah.
But, dude, you talk about okay, the place we're talking about at Headwaters, Stick Marsh, and Garcia, you know, where they're letting the water through the spillway. You know, you can walk to it from all 3 lakes. We pull up from Garcia today. We walk up on the dike. There's 3 guys standing over there fishing in the water, you know, the output of the water. They don't see us walk up or nothing. So they've been out there. You know, that's in the middle of freaking nowhere. All of a sudden I go, how you guys doing? Dude whirls around and looks at me, and I'm standing there, you know, camera on, fishing gloves. I mean, only thing I don't have is my rod in my hand. But we're up in the air looking down, and dude, there's about a 4-pound bass swimming on the rocks right beside that guy. Well, Lindy comes walking up holding her rod, and I was like, look, there's a big fish right there. Oh, that dude starts. Yeah. I mean, I guess he thought Lindy was going to cast one over. I mean, what?
I had my bell flipped.
She was getting ready to.
Got them ready.
Dude, that's a freaking open spot. There ain't but one damn gate open right there.
The guy walked up, saw me, and he just like didn't buck up to me.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, I ain't gonna let her. If she does, I'm gonna sling this, you know, across her line or something. That's the look she had.
But the funny part was the guy that I showed the fish to got so flustered, I guess, about us pointing out a big fish right in front of him. He got his damn bait hung up in the rocks and was over there. It was funny. But it was funny. And like I said, okay, here comes the funny thing, though. Well, kind of funny to me. You know, I told you Roland put the video out where he's sitting there at that water fishing in his bass boat. Talking about he's the first person to go across Stick Marsh. So that's why we went across Stick Marsh. His video come out today, and Doc, I shit you not, the man said they've been there all week fishing that and have caught, his words, 40, 60, 100 bass right there every day. Okay, we've been there 2 days and I ain't seen him 2 days.
Yeah.
So
We were there the biggest part of one day.
yeah, we were there the whole time. You know, we were the.
Hey, listen, I could post a video tomorrow of me sitting back by my pool going, you know what? We've been out here and I've caught 40 to 60 to 100 fish out of this damn pool. That don't make it freaking so.
I know.
Because what do we always say? If it ain't on camera, it didn't happen.
And, you know, and of all people that film everything, that he don't have any video of the 40, 60, 100.
No, of course not. What up, Brother Mark?
But I'll tell you what's the trip. To get to Stick Marsh before daylight, put your boat in the water and be the only truck in the parking lot. Go out there and fish for 5 hours, come back to the parking lot and still be the only damn. Dude, there is no water. I'm telling you, there is no. If you want to know how many stumps are in Stick Marsh, go now, dude. There are freaking hundreds, thousands of them bastards.
And the scary
out in the middle. Places I have freaking run full. Let me tell you the other one. Steve, let me tell you one. When you go to Stick Marsh and they got those buoys out there that say fish attracted, right? Do you know what they are?
They're stumps.
It's freaking metal rebar drove in the ground, boat rippers. I mean, just sticking up freaking, and I was like.
That's all it is? They're just like
angle iron.
And right out from the ramp, dude, there's like 4 buoys you can see. 3 buoys that are sunk with no water. They're not even above water. Rebar sticking up all. I mean, there's no way. Dude, I have rolled out of that ramp, that hole. All them boats come ripping out of there and probably have no idea you're treading over freaking rebar porcupines. I mean, boat rippers. Boat rippers. Big old stumps, the one path you take. Oh, it's going to lead more than the mark, Steve. You're going to lead something with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going
to leave your lower unit over there.
But dude, the main trail, that shows. I'm assuming it gets that much more full. Because in the path, when you roll out from the ramp, the path everybody takes at that angle across that lake, we idled across there, boom, boom. Yeah. I mean, enough, some we wouldn't see, and it would raise the front of the boat up, and you'd go off at an angle, you know, where you rode up on it.
That was always one of the things when me and my father-in-law went out to Stick Marsh. It was just, my father-in-law was very meticulous and like he never like opened it up. You know, it was always a very, very slow, methodical way of getting across that lake to, you know, because it's called Stick Marsh for a reason. There's stumps all over it.
Which we hit. You know, we fished in the back before and be going on with your trolling motor, and all of a sudden your trolling motor catch one about put you off the bow of the boat. But dude, it's unbelievable. Catch up with that. Steve wrote, that's going to leave a mark. So Mark J wrote, why you got to bring me into it, Steve? And Steve said, my bad. But back to what you were saying, Mark, you're welcome for the lamp. Anybody that doesn't know, if y'all see my bar lights in here, I made Mark J a old minnow bucket bar light. And Mark, were you surprised about having traps hanging from it, from the chain? I'm sure that one got you.
Thanks, Steve.
What?
Rob, those are the horrible places. Freaking stick marks out in front of the ramp is bad. I mean, it blew me away. It blew me away.
So Backwoods got some new computer and filming equipment. He's returning back to YouTube soon. Tried to film today, but the black flies had other plans. Hey, I feel your pain, Backwoods. I've been trying to film multiple fishing videos for my fishing channel and haven't been able to catch anything that's worth the crap to show anybody. So,
but black flies matter. That's one thing I've learned in the last couple of years. Black flies matter.
Hey, Steve from Wyoming.
Steve number 2. We're gonna let Bruiser Bait Steve be Steve 1. Now we got Steve 2.
Tell me Susie hello too.
Or you can just call him Steve from Wyoming.
And Joe, I have to admit it, today in the boat, I was absolutely so freaking hot. I kept thinking, damn, I want to go ice fishing with Joe. It was so freaking cold that day in the pontoon. I mean, I thought I was going to die. It's so cold.
I'm not going to say I'm glad Jen wasn't feeling good that day because that makes me seem like a terrible husband, but I'm kind of glad Jen wasn't feeling good that day.
I'm going to tell you, Doc, here are the last few trips, that last hour and a half. Remember that Small Water Charters towel Crystal made us, that white one?
Yeah.
Soak that mud in cooler water, lay it on my head like a damn do-rag, over my hat, everything, and just let it run.
Dude, when Rocky and I went out this past Sunday and we walked all over, like, you know, Wellington and West Boynton and all that stuff, you know, looking for snakeheads and peacock, like literally every spot that we kind of hopped around to, it was literally, before I even put the truck in reverse, it was turned on and we just sat there for like 5 minutes with the AC running, just like.
Yeah.
Lindy's thing, she puts her sleeves, you know, her fishing shirt, she'll get them on her fingers, put one on each vent, and get that motorcycle feeling, you know, that flapping.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude, I was doing it.
Yeah.
And the shirt I was wearing, I was able to do that because it had like the, I was wearing the Loco Scales shirt that has like the thumb holes that you can like kind of put over. So it was real easy. I just put my thumbs in those and opened them up, and it was just like, oh, thank
Doc,
God.
when you bring up Mark's comment about the lamp, that I was very surprised on. Yeah, Mark, I just went around and found old traps. The whole chain is actually trap chain. I guess you saw it. And like I said, my daddy's tag on that one is so old, Lindy, it still had Route 4 Conover.
Oh, yeah.
And they changed that to a street address probably in the 80s.
Yeah, because we were Route
That's
4
old.
for a long
And I
time.
think some of them,
That's old.
I think some of them were my grandpa's, because if I'm not mistaken, Mark, there's like one that's completely rusted out. You can't even read it. I think that might have been my grandpa's. And how you like the way my redneck ass wired a couple of them open? You should have seen that out here. Me trying to hold that freaking trap open and figure out what I needed to wire to keep it open. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm all my digits. I got all my digits.
Look at Steve from Wyoming.
What'd he do?
Jackets in the morning, T-shirts by 9. Pretty
Yeah,
warm
Steve.
here.
That's fine, but when December's here and I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops and we're catching crappie off the bow of pontoon,
Yeah, you see, like everybody's hot right now, and some people are all right, and then everybody's going to be envying us when, like you said, when it's November, December, and we're out here in shorts and flip-flops and we're catching big fish. Mm-hmm.
Steve will be here with us.
Joe needs some of those style. We got to get Joe some style performance shirts, so he's
Joe,
sells black T-shirts.
funny. I got a bunch of fishing shirts, but I got a couple are just too hot to wear right now.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, Kyle?
I think my coolest shirt as of temperature-wise is that blue Bass Addiction one, like you got, Doc.
Yeah.
That's,
That blue Bass Addiction shirt is,
that's a
even though it's got
shirt.
black in it and it's dark blue,
It's a fine shirt.
it is like the thinnest material like you could get.
Oh, yeah.
The wind blows
yeah.
through it. Yeah.
That one is a solid go-to for me when it's like,
I washed those two over.
yeah, when it's like super hot like it is right now, that's a solid go-to when you're out there.
You got that right.
My other one, I have to give props to my woman here. The gray one that has the hood, I've wore it forever. It's like a gray.
Yeah, that's another good one. The Team Bruiser.
No. I'm talking about this was a hook one, but it's one of my first ones. I wear it all the time. Anybody watching my videos, if I got my hood up, it's usually that one till I got the new Bruiser one. But anyway, it got so old. The back is made out of instead of a slicky material, it's like a cottony kind of material, airy.
Right.
Anyway, it got so old, I could about grab it and pull it apart. I mean, it was getting holes in it. I broke out a black one that I got somewhere that I never wear. You know, I don't wear a black fishing shirt anywhere. But Lindy cut the whole back out of
heat.
Lindy cut the back out of that one and replaced all that lower part on that hook shirt. It's freaking badass. It's very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Lindia.
Yeah, she even, you know, if you'll notice on the back of a hook shirt, the threads cross or make a.
Yeah.
Yeah. She put that right back in it too. I mean, it's quite cool.
I was a seamstress back in the day.
And Steve saying, I can't wait for hunting season. My daddy, who was a hard ass my whole life, If I told him I can't wait for duck season, I can't wait for Christmas, he would look at me and say, "But you effing have to." And I'd look at him and go, "I'm sorry, I can hardly wait." That was one of his pet peeves. If you say I can't wait, he goes, "Suck it up, you have to." I mean,
Yeah, true.
so
I like that.
So to him, you always had to say, "I can hardly wait."
I enjoy every day of it backwoods.
We got it. It's a shame you got to work your ass off during your young years, because when you get older and enjoy it, I mean, I wish I felt like I did when I was 25 and had all this time and money and lived here. And
isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? You work your entire life, and then when you do get a chance to retire at, like, if you're working a normal job like 65, what do you got left? And then how well do you feel?
It should be backwards.
Goddamn scam.
You got to get like Social Security when you're like 25. But see, if you got money mailed to you every month when you're like 20 to 30, you piss right through it. So
I think we should just do it at 45. 45, I think, is a good one, Ed. Or drop it down to 55. Give me 20 years of, retirement.
Dude, I'm getting that. What you bite me, man? See, here I am bitching. I retired like in my mid-50s. Bring on the deer, Dark 30. That's right, Kyle. Doc, nobody commented on it, but I don't know if Bogley's still in here and Joe, but the video we just made last week where we're leaving Donkeyland and we're in the truck. The whole closer is in the truck. I'm driving and we're doing our closer, leaving Donkeyland.
Okay.
Talking about the air conditioner. I think you commented that, air conditioner may be more fun.
Yeah.
All right. Did anybody notice the beginning of that I turned the music up and me and Lydia are going? It kind of.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Unless you think of the Geo videos, it looks like, what the effing hell are they doing?
I did. I noticed it. I noticed it right away.
Yeah, it makes me laugh.
And like we said before, congratulations to Krish on hitting 1K.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw, but our little boy Al Blades, our buddy Al Blades, up in the Fort Pierce area, hit 1 million.
Wow, I hadn't talked to Al Blades in a while.
Yeah, Al hit 1 million on his Al Blades channel. 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Yeah, we talked about him today, being at Garcia, because if you remember, he called it.
Yeah, because he always called it Garcia's. He always pluralized it.
And we're going to Garcia's today.
Yeah, he hit 1 million subscribers on his main channel.
And it's that damn soothing shit, watching yard. I catch myself doing it. Somebody will be damn cleaning up something, and I'll sit there and watch it just to see the after.
Yeah, and I mean, Al's just a cool guy, and like, I'll find myself, his stuff will show up, and I'll just find myself just like sitting there watching it and just like getting mesmerized by like him just going back and forth. Just it's that kind of thing where it's like a before and after. It's just he found a niche and is done great. It's awesome.
See, me doing lawn care for 25 years and running my own business. It's funny. I rode with somebody the other day, and they got to laughing because when you ride down the road with me, I'm like, they should trim them hedges. And he looked over and goes, "Why the hell did you notice hedges twice?" I was like, "I don't know. I guess because I mowed grass." Steve, I got talking about Ray, I got like 3 or 4 emails from that dude while he was on YouTube saying he wasn't going to be on YouTube no more.
Who's Ray?
Poor guy. I don't know if he had pipe dream. I mean, great guy, great stories, but it ain't easy, and he just couldn't.
Are you talking about World's Fastest Tube?
World's Fastest Tube, yeah.
Oh.
He ain't putting nothing out forever. Great guy.
Neither have I, but I mean, I'm trying. I'll post a live every other week until I can get some goddamn fish.
Oh, God. He sent an email about TikTok, or who knows? He just has a lot of stories to tell, and he wants to tell them. and he wants them appreciated. And we tried, everybody in here. I mean, they're great stories. He did great, but yeah, I guess he didn't get a million real quick, and it just kind of flabbergasted him.
Dude, I mean, YouTube's it's work. You got to work at it. And I'll be the first to admit I don't work as hard as I probably should on my channel. Like, I should go out fishing every day I get home.
It's so time.
I mean, I'd be divorced, but I mean, you know.
You have priorities, Doc.
Dude,
are they really, Joe? Peacocks are biting down there?
We fish all the time. I make a decent video to watch. We usually have pretty decent fish in our videos. Frick, I get like 150 views. I'm like, yeah.
And see, and that's where I'm wondering if I'm kind of overthinking it, because like I sit here and I go out fishing. I'll catch some fish. They're not great fish. They're average size fish, or they're dinks. But I just don't know what to make the video about. I want the video to be about something. And then I sit there and I come back home and I look at the footage and I'm like, I end up hating myself. I'm like, I don't like this footage at all. And then gone, I delete it. I just get pissed. It's just like, I don't know.
The video that I just did with the trains.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
You know, started with the whole train deal.
What's up, Gary?
I wasn't going to make a freaking video, because even in the video, you hear me talk about, too bad this fish ain't never going to see YouTube. Because I didn't have shit. I didn't want to do it. What's up, Gary's Fish Tales?
Kyle, it's too hot to fish for a lot of things. I will say this, if like down by Joe and Billy, down in that area, the peacocks are a lot thicker than they are up here. I'm hoping eventually within the next couple of years they get thicker up this way. But damn, dude, it's tough if I don't make the trek down south. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, down south, you see, Billy got his license, his captain's license, and he took out some clients.
Damn.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he took out two clients. He took out a client, two guys, got them on some peacocks and some snakeheads. He posted the photos on Instagram.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
See, and that's kind of what I'm running into, Joe. Like, one fish trips, they become shorts.
Very cool, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm running into. It's like I catch one or two, and it's like I can't make a video of this, and I don't know. I'm not complaining. I mean, I just got to work harder at it. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything like that. I got to work harder at it and try and get out there and make a god dang video. See, you know what I think it is? I got to order some of those Gunners Go-To and some of those Bass Addiction shorts from Steve. Then my luck will change. That's what's got to happen. I need the shorts, John. I need those shorts.
Oh, yeah. You need to then. You can use code SWC20 and get 20% off on them.
I get the same damn discount. Without that.
I know what's going to happen, though. I can read the future. My ass ain't going to be on here about 10 more minutes.
Oh, cool. Deacon, they're never coming down again.
Yeah, they're going to go to the Keys.
No, I can tell you that's awesome. I can tell you, like, hey, if we bail at 9 tonight, I'm happy. I'm good. I will go in and I will gladly just. I don't know, man. It's just been, and I know you guys got to wake up early. It's, like I said, it's exhausting going to work when you haven't done it for 2.5 months.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Steve. We can get away from
it's a different feeling when you're going fishing. I could wake up every day at 3:30 in the morning, go fishing, come home at like 5, 6 o'clock that night, and just do it all over again the next day and be fine. And like we were talking earlier, Lindia,
I call BS. Whoa.
Yeah.
You're leaving out refueling the truck, refueling the boat, making your food.
Okay, every other day.
Dude, we come in from fishing. It's a freaking chore, man. I mean, you got to reload the cooler, get everything redone, get back into bed, and then it's Friday night. And you got to get on a damn live. It's just on and on.
No, I don't blame you. Hey, if you guys want to get out of here at 9:30, you guys let me know when you want to bail. We'll bail because I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the Keys. We'll go down there and go see Steve in the Keys.
We should like organize like a cool like Keys trip between like you, me, Lindia, Joe, Billy, anybody else who wants to make it down there like one time, you know.
We ought to do that crappie fishing one day when they're around. Get them to come up.
Yeah,
a bunch
true.
of them get on the pontoon and go out.
Oh, you know what? Rocky, when I was fishing with Rocky said he definitely wants to try and go crappie fishing with you guys.
We don't catch crappies.
Or speck.
We catch speck or crappies. We don't catch no crappies.
You said crappie. You literally just said crappie.
Laughing at you saying crappie.
No, but you said it before I even said the word crappie.
Whatever. It's so funny when I took Coach out crappie fishing. If you go back and watch the video, he said crappie, and I was like, "You think you are royalty?" He's like, "A crappie."
There's no long A. I've always called him speck. I've always called him speck. I've had to kind of like change my vernacular, like that word,
for YouTube.
For YouTube, because like if I say speck, people think completely different. But that's what I grew up calling them, because
Mark,
you're right, Steve. Let's go back.
Crappies. Damn it, Steve. Go back to lifting weights. Mark J, Mark, you can come up if you want to talk about Al's auction. I mean, I'm really I hadn't pumped it at all.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Hold on, Mark.
Mark, when you come up, I won't even talk about it if you'll come up, and I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, let Mark talk about Steve's auction.
Crappie.
Speck. They're called speck. Damn it.
Specks. But dude,
we call them down here.
When we first started YouTube, I would make a speck video and get 50 views. Make a crappy video and get 1,000.
But you know what's funny is one of my best videos that has on like a ton of views. I said crappie and I put in there speck. Yeah. So I kind of got the best of both worlds in there, and that video like took off.
That's like my tune-up video. Dude, I got a comment the other morning. This dude has to be one of them guys that looked through my...
Me too, Joe.
He had to have watched my tune-up video and just tried his damnedest to find something to bitch about.
Oh, he critiqued it.
He goes, shouldn't you have dumped that fuel out of the bowl before you replaced the fuel filter? And then under it's like, and what about changing the O-ring in the bowl? You know, the little plastic piece?
Yeah.
You know, the fuel filter has O-rings and it fits up in a hole. Mm-hmm. So nothing in that bowl can go through that hole till it goes through that filter. But he said I should have dumped that little bit of fuel out because it may have had trash in there. Okay, it's the same fuel comes out the freaking fuel tank, so maybe, or after the water separator, so maybe get rid of the whole all the gas. I mean,
and that little round thing it's like a little plastic white ring. You know?
Yeah, it ain't.
You don't really got to replace it. It's not rubber.
Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, my comment was, I always check for leaks, so no needed. I don't always change that O-ring, and if you want to dump the gas out of that bowl, dump the gas out the bowl. I think it's all I wrote, son or something like that. I mean, my God, to watch that whole freaking tune-up top to bottom and leave a comment about that half a shot glass of gas that.
At this point, I would just, I don't care.
I don't.
So care. I would have been like, thank you, Captain Gasshole. Next time, I'll make sure to empty out the bowl to appease you one viewer. This way you're not offended, and if you're so good at doing this, please direct me into the link of your video doing this, Captain Yamaha.
Wow, Doc, you thought way too much of that. I'd have just put something like "blow me."
No, but that's a really long-winded and very nice way of basically saying, blow me.
I don't care. Whatever you want. Anyway, that video's almost got 10,000 views.
Keep in mind, I made an entire video off of some jackwagon telling me I was going to jail and facing a $500 fine for releasing a snakehead. I will spite your ass.
There was a big ass rotten gar laying up in the road there at the big intersection.
Probably 3 feet long.
That's a big old ass gar.
Did you see the size of that gar Yee got?
Yeah, that was pretty big.
He shot it about 18, 19 times with that damn bow, but I mean, he got it.
I don't watch Yee's videos. He must have. He
I
probably
want
bought.
Mark to come up. Mark, come on.
He might have bought that bow with his "Go Buy Me a Bow" FundMe page or whatever he had there.
The GoFundMe thing.
Yeah.
The "Go Blow Me" thing or whatever it was.
What's Joe say? Below me.
Yeah, Joe below
There
me.
he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Don't know about all that.
Oh, coming in loud and proud. Let me turn my shit down a little bit there.
No, dark and stormy. I don't, and not my favorite. Not my favorite, Steve.
So what are we going to talk about here, Mark J? Your big auction for Owls Outdoors.
Right. I mean, most people in here probably already know about it. We got some really, really great items on the auction. John has donated. I'm assume everybody knows that, but
no, not
just,
really.
okay. Well, he donated a very nice decoy that I know it's very sought after, and I don't think it's going to last long on the auction. But we got a lot of great prizes from a lot of great people. We're just it's all about helping Al with his medical expenses and everything. His wife is very, very sick, and it's not going to be good. So I mean, I'll just throw it right out there. I mean, I've talked to Al quite a bit, and it's just we're just trying to do the right thing, you know. So it's August 19th on Ted's channel, Off the Hook Outdoors. It'd be me and Boxy and Ted and Jason from JJ Drones is going to help run it. You know, I was contacted by another YouTube channel that wants to remain anonymous and donated a lot of really nice stuff. And they asked me to do it. And I said, there's no way I can do it by myself. So I got a hold of Boxy, and then he got a hold of Ted, which is way better on computers than either of us.
JJ is brilliant.
Yeah. And then he got Jason involved. So it's hopefully going to be well run. We just want people to come in there and, you know, bid with your hearts. You know, don't worry about what stuff's worth. I mean, there's going to be some stuff that's worth a lot of money.
Dude,
but
the video with the guy that had like the 12 stretchers and the traps.
Yeah, that's Ohio Trapper.
That's a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I actually got a friend of mine that you know, John, or I've told you about it, John. A friend of mine is actually on the TV show Mountain Men. He's donating a signed wolf trap, and so that's going to be a huge item. As far as we know,
Foxy's got what, a Steelers jersey signed by somebody or something.
Yeah. Jack Ham.
Wow,
it's a Jack Ham jersey signed, authentic. You know, and I mean, we got a lot of really nice things. I got a bunch of stuff here that's been sent to me.
Coins. There's some collector coins.
Yeah, I got all them here.
19th, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, on August 19th.
Okay.
It'd be, like I said, on Off the Hooks channel. All the proceeds are going to go to Al.
Can you put up Ted's? I know he's not in here.
He's doing it right now.
Put up Ted's link that way. If anybody
I thought he was going to be in here.
He's fishing out on the lake today. He said he may try.
Okay.
Let me see.
Can I put it? It's a great deal.
You should be able to, Mark. I think you're a mod.
Yeah, I know I'm a mod, but I'm on the StreamYard here. Let me get.
I'm got it.
Lydia's got it.
All right, thank you, Lindia.
Yeah, she's a great multitasker. That's why I don't ever post links, because I know Lindia and Joe and
she's just great. She's just a great person. So is John.
And it's her birthday today. Happy birthday!
I want to show this.
you.
I mean, since you brought me up here and you let me talk about this, I want to show this light that John sent me in Lindia. There it is.
Isn't that awesome? I knew he was sending that to you. He sent me a photo of it before he
Mark,
sent it to
open the lid on the bottom. See, I got it over my bar, and when you open the lid, it gives you like a spotlight under you.
I've done that, but it's just so low here because I got it in a low part of the bar, but I wanted it over the bar. But
right. See, over my bar, I can open those like if you're sitting there doing something, or just reach up and close it like mood light.
Yep.
Right. It's cool. I just wanted it to be right in the bar, so
yeah,
it's awesome. I love it.
And I don't know if people can see, the whole chain and the cord is made from traps and trap chain. Show the one at the top I had wired open. That is wired open too, I think. Yeah, I had to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Man, without
and you guys signed it, Captain Lindia, John. That's your pin.
One of my buttons, yeah. I meant to write on there, Mark, that's 3 of 3. Because, I made 2 of them in my bar, and now yours is the 3rd one.
It's very
Did you
cool.
write on there 3 of 3?
No, I meant to write it on there because it is. It's 3
okay.
of 3. We even meant to take a picture of the 3 of them together, but
I really like it. It's awesome, man.
It ain't no bar stool, Mark, but we wanted to show our appreciation.
Oh man, that's something. I'll tell you. I'll never forget that. Especially you got your dad's trap tags and grandpa's
those traps, man. I mean, those traps. When old man quit trapping, they got thrown in a box, and when we moved, I don't know why I hauled all that shit to Florida, but I just couldn't throw some of it away.
Well, I know, but I mean that's priceless to me. I mean that I will never part with that.
And they're little bitty traps. It's tough to throw that kind of stuff away from your dad, especially after he's gone. It's tough to throw it away, and you know what? It all ends up kind of coming back around and serving a purpose.
Then
you know what I'm saying?
And when you send something like that to a guy like me, I mean, that's much appreciated. I mean,
you're like me, Mark. I mean, that's why I got fishing shit on. My chain's made from a stringer and stuff. I mean, I dig it. I hope you hang one of your tags on it somewhere.
I can do that, but
I started to before I sent it, but I was like, well, I ain't giving up my tag.
It's not mine. I mean, it's yours. I mean, it's your family heritage, and I didn't really think that I needed to put mine on there. I mean, it's not me. It's awesome, but I appreciate it every bit of it.
See, I use my chain as a catch-all, like a fishing lure I want to hang up, or something I hang shit all down the chain of it.
Man, I tell you what, I took it out of the box and the chain, I mean, it was so wrapped up, and I'm like, what in the hell? Because it was so heavy with the traps that was all wrapped up in the cord part. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah. But it's pretty cool. You got it open and said, oh.
Oh man, I couldn't be happier. That's so nice.
Mark, John had sent me a photo of it before he sent it to you.
I talked to him the day before I got it, and he said, well, it's going to be there tomorrow. He said, you're not allergic to armadillo, are you?
Didn't they say that the armadillo is what's causing like the malaria down there?
Leprosy.
That's what it was. That's what
I told him. I said, no, I'm not allergic to them, but they cause leprosy. I don't want one in my house.
We got an outbreak going on here in Florida.
That's what John told me.
I hate a freaking armadillo. Freaking damn
possum. Oh, they're nasty. They're nasty. I'm like, I don't think I want an armadillo, John.
Possum wearing armor, man. F him, buddy. I don't like it. I don't like possums. Possums give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
I can go grab a coon, something. I club a coon or something. You say, go out there and kill that possum. I got to be like, I don't even know if I can shotgun maybe.
Possum.
They're weird, man. They're weird.
Do you get a lot of them out by you, John? Do you see a lot of them?
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah. Every now and again, we'll get a couple that run across the back fence. And I'll never forget one time we were sitting out watching football. It was with my buddy, lived a couple streets over, and we were sitting out there. It was our football game was over, and it was late. I don't know. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. and this freaking possum goes like straight across the fence, right? My buddy, he's like, oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get his ass. And takes his beer that he has, and now he's got his beer in his coolie. And he straight shotguns the beer across the freaking yard. And I got to tell you,
I'm not giving up a beer for that.
For as drunk as he was, dead freaking shot, dude. Dead shot and nailed this freaking possum off the fence. It goes over. You hear it run across. He goes like, yeah. And he goes, shit. My freaking Dale Jarrett coolie. So what do we do at 2 o'clock in the morning? What do we do at 2 o'clock in the morning? We go get the ladder so he can crawl over the fence to go get his Dale Jarrett coolie.
That's funny.
But dude, possums are nasty.
They are.
They're nasty. And so are armadillos. Don't get me wrong.
Backwoods is still in here, right? Backwoods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't have.
I got a text from Ted that said that you messaged Boxy. If you can, so I emailed you Boxy's phone number and everything. He wanted you to whatever pictures or whatever you got of what you want to donate. If that's what you want to do, then just do that or contact me. I don't care. Whatever, don't matter. We really appreciate all the help.
And Mark, that decoy I donated, some more stuff of my daddy's I brought. I bet it was 1975. He's got a pair of those. I got several more.
Nice.
And he's got those in his collection, and they were my old man's prized possession from probably 1975 till he died. You know, they don't mean a lot. I mean, they do mean something to him, but they don't, if that makes any sense, you know. But to the to the right person, they really would mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're high dollar. And if I'm not mistaken, the one I picked, they've been hunted over. So I think there's a shotgun pellet in the ass of this one. One of the two, there's a pellet.
One of them's got one in there.
That's awesome. I mean,
and they weren't hunted. That means they were hunted over in the 60s because they've been sitting on a shelf probably since 1975.
Wow.
Now, Mark, there's no time limit on the auction, is there? Is it so? No. It's just going to start at 8 and then
8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start. We're going to try to move it along, but I mean, you know, there's no sense rushing it. I mean, all the proceeds go to Al, so I mean, we don't want to take it any longer than it has to, but we're not. You can't limit something like that. I mean, when we
Steve, he wanted them when he came to visit badly. So as soon as I donated, I said,
I remember you telling me that. Yeah, I remember you telling me that he wanted those.
Oh, by the way, his text back to me was, "What's the opening bid and when is it?" See, he was going to share it on all his platforms with his other duck hunting buddies. I mean,
yeah, that's all we need. I mean, I put out a video. Boxy's put out a video. Ohio Trapper put out a video. I mean, just you know, it doesn't matter to any of us, but we just want to all share it out all over. I mean, we don't care what we get out of it. We just want everybody there, the more people there to make more money for Al. That's all that matters, you know.
You see what Backwood said? He's got a few things around. He'd be happy to give it. Unopened traps.
I knew that. You know, I got the text from Ted today to me and Boxy, and it said something about he messaged Boxy, but Boxy told me he didn't get the message. So
we need somebody to give something fishing related because we got trapping, duck hunting. We need something really cool.
I know Ted is donating a reel.
Okay.
Is he? Okay.
I do know that. I mean, there's going to be stuff and some lures. I'm pretty sure lures.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be some off the hook bait.
Yeah, he's going to donate some lures. I don't know everything, but John, everybody that's emailed me, you know, Boxy's cataloging everything in pictures. And if the people that are donating want to come up on the panel as their item is being auctioned, they can. I don't know if you do want to, John, or not, but
yeah, I told Boxy after. Hell yeah.
Okay, well then that's what we're going to do. And if they don't want to come up on panel, we'll show the picture of it and all the stuff that I have from the anonymous donor. I have here. I'll show that, and then I'm going to take care of the shipping on all that. But
Joe, I think Sunfish King's sending a whole box of those. That's a joke, Mark. Sunfish King's the only person I know signs decals when he mails them off.
You son of a bitch.
And it makes me laugh because he signs the back, so the part you'd rip off and throw away. I mean, whatever. Whatever.
You hang on to that.
There ain't room but for one king up in here, and I'm the king of the people.
We had a meeting on StreamYard last night, me and Boxy and Ted and Jason from JJ Drones, and Ted said, I'll have Sunfish King sign a bunch of.
Same joke.
Same joke.
I knew where you were going.
Same joke, just different day.
And I didn't know any of it until you told me the other day, John.
Oh, I forgot. Mark, thank you for. Yeah, I spilled the beans.
Yeah.
Anybody?
So when Ted said that, I went, "What?"
Mark, see, he called me, so he got to get a little bit of like boat talk, as I like to call it.
Right.
Oh, wait till you come fishing in the boat, Mark. You'll learn all kinds of shit about everybody in here.
Well, I'm sure.
Everything I know.
I'm sure I could maybe teach you a few things myself. I'm sure. I'm fairly seasoned.
Yeah, that's what the boat's for, is talk shit about all the rest of these people.
Yeah, you should hear us talking shit about all of y'all.
I'm the king of talking shit about people.
John and I have gotten so comfortable, we talk shit about each other when we're on the boat about each other.
Oh, yeah.
Mark
That's what me and my friends do, right in front of each other.
Mark called me out. I made a comment about, what did I say? Oh, wait a minute. I lost the train of thought there. Oh, about pissing people off. And I was like, oh, I ain't scared to make somebody mad. And Mark was like, oh, I know you're not.
Yeah, I mean, what? Why would I say really?
I was going to tell somebody. Yeah, somebody was going to, who we just talked about. I was going to tell them why I'm getting ready to kick you up out of here. Like, I ain't scared, man. I ain't scared. Oh, what? Oh, no. Yes, Steve. We've talked about you, brother.
Yeah, it was all about you, Steve. Who could have a bad word to say about Steve, really? I mean,
Mark, do you have a lot of fishing stuff other than like the reel and the lures that Ted's giving away, or not so much?
You know, I don't know for sure. Not that I know of. I mean, I just know what I have here that's been sent to me. Everybody that's emailed me, I say, you know, I ask them, do they want to come up on panel? But if you don't, send a picture to Boxy. I mean, we've had some 2 meetings. We're going to have one more meeting before the live. I don't think there's a ton of fishing stuff. You know, it's just Al's not a fisherman. He's a trapper, but
right.
But there's going to be a lot of people in there and whatever. We'll just see what it goes for. I just hope people bid with their hearts and not, for what it's worth, because it's not about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, you got football jerseys and things like that going on. Yeah. So I think that you're going to have kind of something for everybody.
We got some hides. We got some signed hides. We got, like I said, my buddy Montana Wolf Trapper. He's going to donate a signed wolf trap. And he's on TV. So I mean, that's going to be worth some money someday. I mean,
is there any beaver jerky? I know Joe said something about he'd been wanting to eat a beaver so bad he didn't know what it's going to do.
I got some beaver meat in the freezer.
There you go, Joe. Beaver meat.
There you go, Joe.
If Joe wants me to, I'll put her on the auction block.
They're peddling beaver over and off the hook.
Yeah.
That'll bring them in. That'll bring you a crowd.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing better.
Laura's in here. Welcome,
Laura. Hey, Laura. You misunderstood me. Had all the right words.
Good evening, Laura.
Laura, while you are here, I want to ask you.
Yeah, perfect time to come into the chat.
Yeah, right? I mean,
I want to ask
you know what? It's funny because Laura always seems to come on in like right when we start to get real inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is when, I mean.
Usually around this time.
It's usually at any moment. So,
but like Laura always seems to pop. So, Laura, are you listening and just waiting for the right time to pop in?
Probably.
When we get like really inappropriate.
Anyway, Lindy has to ask Laura a question. Ask away, Lindy.
The Didn't you say you would like to do the traveling tackle bag? It's up north right now, but it's coming back.
That would be sweet.
And I saw a picture of her with
That's
a big
very
bag
cool.
somebody posted.
Very cool, India.
Yes, I would love for Laura to have the traveling tackle.
That would be
Make a video.
To use the traveling
Don't
tackle
tell a
bag.
woman she can have it.
I think that's a great idea.
She would be the first female, right?
Yes, she would.
Well, I know, but
Single female.
that was a team. That was a team effort.
Yes, it was.
Solo. We'll call it solo female.
Look what Laura said, but when are you not appropriate? Wait a minute. I think
Wait,
she meant
what?
inappropriate. When are you not inappropriate?
I think she was talking about Doc.
Who, me? Nah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Laura, to answer your question, when are we not inappropriate? 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Bullshit. You
Before
dropped,
it
the F-bomb.
starts.
You dropped the F-bomb in my live last week like about 8:03, I think.
Yeah, but that's why I said 8 o'clock when
Yeah.
it goes live. 8
Before it
o'clock.
starts.
After it goes live.
It'll last right about through Friday, then it's gone.
Doc gets a little worked up sometimes.
Sometimes.
Doc gets worked up, but we kind of work him up, so it's kind of.
Yeah, you help him a little bit.
Hey, I don't need much. It
No,
doesn't take much.
But we know that Doc knows Snoop Dogg, and is the accent on Laura or is it on Explorer?
Yeah, come
Which
on.
is it, Doc?
Laura, Explorer.
Or
Or would it be Laura, Explorer? I don't know which one. Which one do you
I
think
like
sounds
the
better?
Laura. I like the accent on Laura myself.
Laura. Yeah.
I
What you
think I
think of
do
Rob
too.
Petrie? Laura.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, look at Anti putting that out there. Anti.
thank you, Anti. Appreciate that, man.
Anti stands for another tight ass individual.
I bet you Anti's been listening the entire time.
He's probably
But
been
he
on.
has. I really appreciate that, Anti.
But see, you talk about Beaver, it made Laura pop up, Anti pop up.
So
I was already here.
and I can see like some of the people that are in watching the stream right now are increasing. So from now on, we'll just make a mental note, John. Every time we do the live at 8:02, we'll just mention Beaver.
We'll just mention Beaver. Evening, Anti.
It was probably because I showed that light.
Yes, Joe, you can bid on the
Could be.
Beaver. Yes, tell Buck. Buck will bid on the Beaver.
Yeah, where is Buck?
Joe, just for you, Joe, I'm gonna put some frozen beaver meat on the auction, and I will get it to you frozen. I'll ship it out in a cooler, frozen container, and get it to you.
And who made you leave, Steve? And Laura said yes, she'd like the traveling tackle bag.
That's all her big yes.
Well, cool, Laura. Ted has it now. I don't think there's anybody lined up behind him. You may be getting it soon if you're prepared. Go watch the traveling tackle bag video so you know what to expect.
And
I was on that meeting
get-
with Ted last night, in the private meeting, and I'm like, Ted, I offered it to him last year. He was who I was going to send it to him, and he turned it down. I'm like, you're the one that got me in trouble, dude.
Wait a minute, Joe.
You
That
were
made me
not
laugh
in
when you
trouble.
said, "Thank you, lame-o."
I know I wasn't in trouble, but I felt terrible about it.
Lame-o.
Why? It had nothing to do with you.
I know,
That
but I
was
still
not
felt bad.
any of your
It was
doing.
like I was the last one to fish with it. Then it like disappeared.
Well,
But
you
yeah,
didn't eat my Slim Jim.
can't
They made it
predict that.
home.
You can't determine that.
Laura, like on a bunch of people's channel, I think Parabellum and Doc have a whole list in their video that who's had it.
But Ted,
Yeah.
I got the whole list in mine before
Oh,
I
yeah.
sent it off.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, and so did Rob before me. Rob sent it to me. He had the whole list before me.
Yeah, the whole list is in Joe's, mine. It went to John Lindia, then it went to Rob, then it went to Mark,
Me.
and then after Mark, it
Bring
went
a vacation.
to Charlie, and then it came back to John and Lindia, and
Yes, there's
then
not to
it
fish
went,
with again.
and then it went to Norm, And then from Norm, it went to Shane. And Shane has now sent it to Ted.
And he opened it, said everything that was in it. So
and back up when it started, Show Me Creek.
Yeah, he started it.
And then who's that Fish Snatcher? Not Fish Snatcher, Fish Smack. Didn't he have it?
Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah.
Was he the second one? I gotta.
I
Joe,
can't
help.
remember.
Oh.
There it is. There, click on it. Joe's got it. There's a playlist. Joe's got the order.
Hang on, Doc.
With the shipping.
Yes, Laura, there's like some money in an envelope somewhere in there that people put a little in to help with shipping.
There should be.
It don't cost $100 to ship it. It cost me like $20 or $30 to ship it.
Speaking of which, let me tell a little shipping story.
Are you shipping me?
We got Mark J's lamp. Lindia brings home this box. It was bigger, so we pack it down in there. We put all these damn bubble things she's got blown up with air. I blew up a trash bag with air, had it all padded. Roll down to the UPS store. I bounced my fat ass up in there. Floop, fluffed it on the counter. That lady looks up and goes, $161. I went, the hell you say?
He ain't worth that.
I said, can I drive it there for now? You were talking about it. She goes, well, so she brings it up on her computer and shows me, look, the post office will charge you $485. I went,
are you shitting me?
That's what this woman told me. I was like,
wow.
I was like,
maybe she was.
Yeah. I said, okay, I'll just take this home. She goes, if you can put it in a smaller box, it'll help. I said, hey, I can put it in a smaller box. So we come home and you saw that box was beat up as hell.
I got it. It's sitting right over there.
I had to go back in the garage and find a freaking box back there and shit. I said, well, I'll make this one work.
That was from my last job that I worked.
We packed it back in that one, went to the USPS, and it was 30 freaking bucks.
Yeah.
Like, you some bitches.
Because of the size of the box?
It went from the other one was a 24, which it really goes up. But I got it in one under 20. But no, just because I went to a high dollar place. Sure. Okay. When she showed me, they had now like at UPS, they had like 10 options on mailing this mother.
Yeah.
From the post office, they only show you one. She goes, that's all they give us is one. I was like, what is that in 3 hours? I'm serious. It was definitely for 400 something. That Mark better get that sumbitch in 20 minutes.
And they better give him a hug and a kiss when they deliver it.
And what's crazy is it got there and like freaking I mailed it on Friday.
I'm trying to be PG. I'm trying not to be inappropriate, Mark. Right.
Mark? I mailed it on Friday and you got it Tuesday, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, you came in on the Beaver queue. What the hell? You should have been paying attention when you came in.
Yeah, I don't know. The box says photos on it and stuff.
Okay, wait a minute.
Stay tapes. I don't know.
Beaver queue, is that like barbecue made with beaver? What we're having tonight? We
might have just created a new food genre.
Laura. I make beaver barbecue all the time.
Well, no, that's called Beaver Q.
Okay.
That box held stay tape that went on our quad machines that made boxes.
Yeah, that's from where Lindy was plant manager. Hey, Backwood, send me some of that chaga and tea leaves. I'll try some of that. Oh, it's okay. Drinking. Oh, okay.
Damn, man.
I smoke that shit.
Post office only took 3 days from Orlando to Mark in Illinois.
Yeah, that's about what it took. It was no time.
Yeah. Post office.
I don't know. I never shipped it. I just threw a bunch of money in that envelope and gave it to y'all.
I think it only cost me $20 or $30 to ship it to New Mexico from Illinois when I sent it to Charlie.
From there to here.
But it just kept gaining weight, kept gaining weight. But
that freaking stool, you got robbed on that goddamn stool sending it to Florida.
I don't know if it was going to get any better than that. I don't know. That's what they told me because of the size of the box. So I was like, whatever. It was still cheaper than driving it or flying it. So
could have mailed me board by board and I had to assemble it.
I don't know if you could have handled
Mark,
that.
you should have sent it all in pieces and just given him like directions, like handwritten.
Steve.
Mark.
I'm just messing with you. I mean,
that's tell him he has to
pretty
film himself
intricate.
putting it together.
It's pretty intricate engineering with the pallet wood there.
I would have rather seen you send it to him with directions and then make him make.
You know what? I thought about taking it apart and laying it and making it flat and trying to send it that way, and I was like, you know what? I just wanted to get there in one piece. So
tired of hearing me fucking talk about that stove. It's got to go. See, now I got you a lamp back, so we are square, son.
We're square.
We are square.
Yep.
Until Mark sends you something else.
Wait a minute. What Laura has? I see some Laura brilliance. If there is money in there to help with shipping, then how is it being used for shipping?
We'll just take it out and use it.
You take it out and use it.
Used it yet, and people put some extra in it, so it's in the bag. Duh. It started, the people that put the money in there were like, some of us didn't have to mail it. We just, like, I handed it to Doc. So I put a little money.
No, you didn't hand it to me. I handed it to you.
Whoever handed it to whoever.
Then we handed it to Shiner guy.
So we didn't have to pay shipping, so we kicked up money because people like that.
So Joe, when Joe gave it to me, Joe said I threw $10 in there to help out, or 20. I can't remember what the hell you threw in there, Joe. He threw money in there. I remember I threw $10 in there to help with shipping. And then I handed it off to John and Lindia. You guys threw money in there.
Yes, sir.
When you handed it off to Rob.
And
then Rob actually had to mail it. Rob probably used some of the money.
I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. I don't know if he did. I don't even know what was in there.
Yeah, no, Rob didn't. Shane
and Laura, we shouldn't have to mansplain this.
The Slim Jims were still in there.
I know John ate them.
I busted them out in a minute. That thing came.
I said they were still in there.
Busted out of John later on that evening.
They were still in there when I got. I remember John going, "Oh."
I thought they was gone, man. There ain't no way. So you people don't even rock like I do.
I can't tell you how many times after the traveling tackle.
Oh, it was hilarious. He was sitting at the table over there. He was over there going.
He was so pissed off about those goddamn Slim Jims. Like every time we went fishing, he's like, I put those goddamn Slim Jims in there.
I made a whole video with the freaking alert looking for the damn bag in the Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Jim, I forgot about that. I gotta go back and watch that video. That was funny.
I don't even think I ate a Slim Jim out of there. I was gonna. I
cracked the seal on them mugs.
I wanted to eat one on the video, and I just got so busy fishing I forgot.
What's up, Amanda? We were talking about
Amanda.
Beaver jerky. Now damn kangaroo jerky done showed up in here.
Hello, Amanda. Good to see you.
So how's your job going, Amanda? I know washing and brushing them kangaroos is a hell of a job. I don't know how you do it. Think about it. They're hopping around. She's trying to wash them. I bet that's a bitch.
Got to watch the claws.
He's missed you.
And do you have to vacuum in their pouches? Is it like the car wash? You got to.
I heard there's like jelly and like in their pouches. Is that true?
Where did you hear that? You did not hear that.
Yeah, I heard. In their pouches, there's
before he died.
Yeah.
I hadn't backwoods, but it sounds fun.
What do you say? Ever put some? No, but that. All right.
So I know what Doc's gonna do.
Does it turn into a balloon?
I have a spare microwave at work. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I bought a microwave that the neighbor's kid put a cat in.
Oh, my God. Is that the neighbor that hauled all the shit out to the curb?
No, that's Jack Wagon.
Oh.
No, the microwave's fine, but everything in it tastes like beaver. Everything you cook in it tastes like beaver. What's up, Shane Flint?
Hey, Shane.
What's up?
What's up, Shane?
Peanut butter and pickles. What?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Rob's pregnant, I'm assuming.
No,
well, he could be.
Oh, that's right. Amanda ate
it. He did just have a birthday.
Who had a
So,
birthday?
I mean, there could have been some maritals involved, and now he's pregnant and wants pickles and peanut butter.
That's terrible.
Nana done got him pregnant.
Could have. I mean, men can get pregnant now, according to mainstream media. So, I mean,
It was a man had a baby.
Bullshit.
It did.
No way.
It did.
It wasn't a man.
No way.
Wasn't a man.
He
Wasn't a man.
Put in and he gave birth.
That's
to a baby.
horse shite. You can't sew a JJ on and make it spit out a baby. It ain't possible.
Well, it ain't
Can't
just that where it comes
Can't
out of. I mean, you got to have
Oh, I
everything.
know. Oh, I know. There's a lot more to it.
There's no way. I ain't believing that.
But I'm sure it's easier to make a hole into a hole than a hole into a pole.
Google it. Google it.
Don't you think it's surgery wise it'd be easier to wipe and cut than build?
That makes sense.
not
wanna
to change the
wait
subject,
till
but did you see that?
Just like woodworking, it's easier to take away than it is to put back.
Whoa. Arnold Schwarzenegger had one years ago. Either had one or hard on, and I'm hoping I'm going with had one.
Are you talking about Maria Shriver? Because that's not nice.
Nope, grandbabies, baby. No, Rob's not pregnant. He made it official.
No more.
But did you see that there was something? I can't remember if it was on the news or whatever. They said one of the most unhealthy food is bacon, and it took all of my
I
restraint.
guess I'll die early.
It took all my restraint to not punch the television.
Yeah, well, I ain't listening.
Bacon's delicious and it's not unhealthy.
Ain't no way it's worse than crack cocaine.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. And ain't none of us getting out alive, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. So you know what? Screw you, news. Screw you, whoever put that up there. Bacon is amazing.
Dude,
And don't let
we just
anybody
saw
tell
not
you
so long
any
ago-
different. I don't care what kind of bacon it is, except for turkey bacon, because it's not real.
Yeah, turkey
But
bacon.
any other bacon is real, and bacon is amazing. If it came from the hog, the pig, bacon is amazing. You should eat it. You should cherish it. Love it.
I'll eat it till the day I
pounds of
stop
it
walking.
every
I mean,
single morning.
that's it.
What, Mark?
I said I'll eat bacon till the day I stop walking. I mean,
Damn
I don't
right.
care what anybody says about it.
I bet
Bacon is rooted in racism.
Hey, just like NASCAR, rubbing is racism as well. So,
Yeah, sure is.
can you make bacon from beaver? Okay, bacon is pig, but you could have beaver bacon. By hell, yes, you can.
And I guarantee it's better than turkey bacon. Whoever came out with turkey bacon should be kicked in
I
the
watched a couple videos on some guys that made duck bacon, and that looked pretty damn good.
I bet Rosie
Yeah,
O'Donnell's
it's
beaver
not-
looks
no,
like bacon.
because that turkey bacon that you think is made of turkey, that's not really turkey bacon. That's synthetic garbage. Don't eat turkey bacon. If any of you are eating turkey bacon, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
I ain't eating turkey bacon, and I ain't eating damn Roseanne bacon.
no.
But there's 7 ways back to Kevin bacon.
Yep.
6, goddamn! I always tell you that
seven.
it's 6.
It should be 7.
It's 6
See.
degrees of separation.
Right, Doc, but you're not leaving out the fact that you know him. That's number 7.
I don't know him.
But you know Snoop Dogg,
He
Yes.
does know Snoop.
so
And
you
I
got
did
that
know
going.
Burt
You
Reynolds
got that going
passed
for you.
away.
No way, Lord. Turkey bacon is not pig. You're bullshitting me.
No.
Wait a minute. I sent John a photo of a big log, maybe 10 feet long, that drifted past us at 6 March years ago. Would ruin your day if it hit the boat at speed. Why, hell yeah, Rob.
I thought that conversation was going to go in a completely different direction until he was talking about fishing.
Yeah.
That's right, Shane. Kevin Bacon. He's freaking footloose.
Dude, bacon wrapped watermelon. Steve's not lying.
No,
That's some
that
good. No,
don't even sound good to me.
no,
No.
it is good. It is
No, I
good.
ain't
And somebody gave it to me, and I was like, I don't want to do this, and I did. It's good. It's
Look at
good.
Amanda. Root jerky is good. Hell to the yeah.
I'd try that. I would
That's
try
why,
it.
hey, that's why she's cleaning up them kangaroos. She's getting them ready for some root jerky.
You know how they package root jerky?
In a pouch?
They put it in pouches. That's right.
I got you.
Just without I eat some uncured center cut bacon. Hell yes.
I buy the uncured ham for sandwiches.
I got a bunch of shit uncured.
I kind of want.
Oh, I do too. We butchered a bunch of our own hogs, so
I was thinking
I get a bunch of pork bellies. I just run them through the slicer and I cook it uncured.
I was thinking more medical conditions.
You what?
I was thinking more medical conditions.
Oh, were you? Uncured?
A 22-inch smallmouth? Wow.
Who caught a 22-inch smallmouth? Them sons of.
In the smallmouth tournament.
Yay.
That's a big smallmouth.
No
Where
shit.
do you see that at?
Shane.
I don't
Where
see
do you
it.
post that at?
There it is. Holy cow. We're talking about bacon, not cows.
Oh.
And speaking of cows, does the Udder Mudder's udder make better butter than the Udder Mudder's udder?
No.
I think it makes the same.
You ever seen the hole? You ever seen the hole in a cow's teeth?
Yeah, I used to milk cows every day after school.
That was my grandpa, my aunt's gig. They used to milk these couple cows my grandpa had. And if you walked out there, they'd say, "Have you ever seen the hole in the end of this teeth?" You're like, "No." And they'd
and then spray you in the face.
get you with the milk. Yeah, that was their
Hey,
hole.
can I ask you guys a question?
No.
No.
I'm going to because it's my show.
Oh.
What do you think the first person that ever milked a cow was trying to do?
Eat. Drink. I don't know.
Like, think about it.
Why would you?
Somebody had to figure that. What do you think the
Whoa.
first person that milked a cow was trying to do?
Mark J, why would you think you could drink from that? If you've never seen one of those before, what would go through your mind and say, I bet I could drink from that?
Who said that?
Say what?
Oh, I thought somebody said that in the chat or something.
No, Mark. He asked, what did somebody think when they milked the first cow? You said
What
maybe.
was the first person that milked a cow? What do you think they were trying to do?
Drink it.
That's one of them. That's like the egg and the chicken deal, I guess.
I mean, somebody had to figure that out. What was that guy or girl trying to like? I wonder.
Well, here's my my guess, and not educated at all, but probably seen the calf over there sucking on it and thought, man, there's some food, so let's go get some of that.
And when Eve had came,
Leave it up to Mark to bring it back to an intellectual thing.
I'm just
a goddamn joke. Mark,
but people are humans are the only ones that drink milk that are unweaned, that are weaned, and that's why a lot of people are, what is it? What do they call that?
You said weaned, and he can't even contain. John can't even contain himself.
That's why most people are lactose intolerant. I mean, because we're the only species that drinks milk after they're weaned.
You can milk anything that has a nipple.
Yeah, that's what they said on Meet the Fockers.
Can you milk me, Greg?
You want me milk me, Greg?
Yeah, you might have to use a different outlet, but hell yeah. Call me the damn or the drink machine. I got several spouts.
And I had to milk cows every day after I got off school, and then twice on the weekends, and got the shit kicked out of me. We had to milk 35 cows every morning, every night.
Wow.
My pop talked about that. They had to milk cows when he went to school. And
it wasn't my farm. It was a friend of mine's dad. He paid me $5 every milking. So I got $5 a day to milk them cows after school, and then I got $10 on Saturday and Sunday because I did it in the morning and in the evening.
Well,
you want to talk about slave labor?
Yeah, but at the time when you were doing it as a kid, you were probably like ecstatic to have the money.
I paid for a lot of traps and shotgun shells and everything else. It made me who I am, I'll tell you.
And you could squeeze a teat like a damn mofo.
We had machines.
Then that ain't milking a damn cow. That's plugging up a damn
You still
machine.
had to deal with them and get chased around by bulls and everything else. But
Did you ever think of putting that on your Jimmy? Tell the truth.
my what?
You know you look at milk and take it away.
No, hell no. It wouldn't have fit. That's what stopped me.
So you tried.
Milk.
No way it was gonna fit.
Automatic milkers are not my bag.
Yeah, I was already in high school, so
Here's
it
a
wasn't gonna
book
fit.
that says "Milkers Are My Bag" by Mark J. Larson.
No.
Mark comes up to talk about the auction, and here we are.
Try to do a
We are
public service.
sixth graders.
I come up here to do a public service, and I get shot at.
Hang on.
We are middle school children. 100%.
I don't care. It don't matter to
Backwoods
me.
Barbarian says elephants have boobs. So hang on. Did you know elephants have boobs like humans? There are two, and right under their forelegs.
Where am I missing this chat?
Yeah, where am I? Yeah, because I'm not seeing the chat. Did the chat stop for me?
It's on my phone quicker. It takes it a while on my computer. I kid you not. It's one of the weirdest things. For some reason, I thought it was like a cow or other animals. Let me back up and read this again. You know, elephants have boobs like humans. I got boobs. There are two.
I swear to God, I think the chat has stopped on StreamYard.
I mean, I don't see it.
That's right. Yeah, look where StreamYard stopped with anti. I wondered why that was still at the bottom.
That's the last one I see. I don't know if I should hit refresh or if it's going to kick me out or what. But
I ain't worried, but yeah, there's a lot more on your phone. I mean, a lot more.
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Yeah, I'm missing this.
Same old, Amanda.
Yeah, because now Yee's in here.
Right now.
Okay.
There's Yee.
All right, now I got it.
Yee.
Would you refresh?
No, I pulled up the chat on my other tab that I had opened that I was watching on TV.
Yeah, I got it on my phone now. Yeah, he's like saying StreamYard. Google it. Elephant boobs. I don't want to Google that.
Yeah, here I was missing this whole chat the whole time.
Look at her. Look at Laura. She sees it. It's not on my computer. She's trying to be like, what is that in Pulp Fiction?
I don't know. It seems like on my side here, the StreamYard thing stopped. So
well, I already had it playing on another tab upstairs on the TV, so I'm looking at that tab, and I got all the comments on there.
Yeah, on my seriously on what I'm looking at over here to the right, it stopped at Anti's last comment about coastal fever. Just yeah. So I'm looking at it on my phone.
Anti don't even want to know why Backwoods Barbarian knows about elephant titties.
Oh yeah, he knows a lot of shit, man. That guy's smart.
Well, Kid Rock made that song about animal titties.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one starts out "Bong with the thong, orangutan titties." Right? That's what it is.
Then he says, "My name is Kid Rock."
Bong with a thong, orangutan titties. Up jump.
John does that all the time.
Now we're talking about boobs.
That's right. That's exactly how everybody learned. At least our generation, that's how they learned.
Yeah, my chat is the last one on here, 842 from Anti.
Oh, damn it. I can't even post Anti's.
No,
I want to pin Anti.
I'll tell you what, Doc, I'm going to get the hell out of here. That made me mad. Chat won't work. I'm getting out of here.
No, I mean, I got the chat on my other tab. That's good enough. But.
No, I'm being serious.
Anti said, all right. So before we get out of here for tonight, Anti always does the fun Florida thing. So we'll end it tonight with this.
All right.
In Florida, you cannot fall asleep under a hairdryer or you'll be fined. Take that for what it's worth. Go to bed.
All right.
And Mark Yee said your beard looks pretty.
Did he? I see it. Thanks, brother.
You roll with that however you want to.
He don't bother me.
And backward, he learned about elephant titties from National Geographic.
National Geographic. And also, before we get out of here tonight, guys, Mark, what'd you do?
Sorry.
Thanks again for the lamp, you guys. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. And I appreciate you coming up and make sure everybody tunes in to Ted's channel, Off the Hook Outdoors, Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
August 19th.
August 19th.
We'll talk about it next week because our live will be the day before it.
That's right. It's the day before. So we'll talk about it then.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No worries there, Mark J. We're going to try to make this a good one for Brother Al.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
And we got to go to Donkeyland tomorrow, Shane. We got 2 fish to catch. We're going to wait till the last minute, get it knocked out.
Good luck, guys. I hope you guys catch them and end up taking that tournament. So good luck, Mark. See you later, buddy. Hope you guys end up catching them tomorrow. Let me know how you do. Send me a text. All right.
Hope at least one of us get our 22.5 feet sweet, but we're on it. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by.
You got to get it, man.
Eat more beaver. Go play with elephant boobs. What else did we learn? Joe likes beaver jerky. That's good enough. All right. Later, all. I'm out, dog.
Good night, everybody.